Welcome back. This is the 21 matches in 21 days series.
21?
Today is day 14 of our trip. We are currently in Sheffield, England. We have officially been on the road watching football for 2 weeks straight, and we still have a week left. Last night was amazing. We watched Sheffield United in the EFL Championship. We were pitch side, and we literally sat right next to the PA announcer. Today, of course, we are staying in England for another match, and here are the options. Option 1, we go watch Manchester United. Option 2, Chelsea. Option 3, Tottenham. We're actually going to watch none of those. Instead, today we are watching non-league football in England, and the team is Macclesfield Town. I know there are a ton of big matches we could watch today, but one game on this trip in England, I wanted to go to a non-league match, and it's going to be today. Spoiler alert, we will be going to a Premier League match tomorrow, so don't worry. Also, for today's video, I have a surprise. For us to get the overall true non-league football experience today, if you don't know what non-league is as well, it is any football team that is in the 5th division of England or lower. Yes, to get the true experience, I have booked us to stay in the worst rated hotel in Macclesfield. Today is going to be very interesting to say the least. Okay, we have 2 trains to catch to get to Macclesfield, so let's get this day started. Let's go. All right, there we are, Sheffield train station, dead ahead. I have to say, I had the best English breakfast I've ever had in my entire life this morning. It was so good. Usually beans for breakfast, man. It scares me, but I will say the beans with the breakfast I had this morning were so good. Beans for breakfast, milk in your tea, man. It's all so weird, but I've enjoyed it all so far. I think I might be an honorary Brit by the end of this trip, the way we're going so far. Right, to Macclesfield we go. All right, 1 train down. We are currently in Stockport, England. Next train to Macclesfield. And there it is. We have made it to Macclesfield. Okay, so now that we're here, it is time to check into our hotel. This is the worst rated hotel in Macclesfield. Now, we're gonna be putting this to the test. I'm gonna review it myself and see if it's actually that bad. On Google, it has a 2.6 star rating, and I wanna read some reviews of what other people had to say. Okay, so this guy, Sean, said, "What an unbelievable dump. Surely places like this should be shut down. Damp, cold, dangerous, falling apart. I wouldn't house my dogs here," is what he said. He also said, "We all got bitten by God knows what and left in the middle of the night to sleep in a car because of how bad it was." Yeah, he gave it a 1 out of 5 star rating. I have better expectations than that. I think it's gonna be fine. The worst rated hotel. How bad could it be? Like, I mean, if something is biting me in the middle of the night, that I might leave actually if that happens. All right, let's go. Check in, see how bad this place really is. Okay, this is the street it's on. This is the sketchiest little alleyway. Literally supposed to be right here, but I do not see a single sign. Quick pause while we're trying to find this hotel. Look at this beautiful view of Macclesfield, man. The football stadium is like 2 miles all the way down there somewhere. What is it as well? We have like 5 hours until kickoff as well. So I need to check in and then we can side quest. If I ever find this hotel, man, I think it's right here. I hope. Okay, there's no sign, but apparently this is it. Also, you can hear that bell ringing. There is a massive like old church right next to us. A bunch of the reviews online say that the bell basically rings all night and just keeps you awake throughout the night. So that's another reason why it's one of the worst rated hotels in the city. All right, let's go check in. I hope this is the right spot. Yo, look at this lobby. This is so sketchy. They just have a TV with all the security cameras. There's no one here. Okay, here we go, man. I mean, the room is pretty big at least. Okay, so straight off the bat, smell isn't great. I also didn't realize this when booking. I don't have my own bathroom, so I have to share a bathroom with everyone on the floor. So in that sense, it's kind of like a hostel. It was cheaper for me to book the room with, as you can see, 2 beds for some reason. Yeah, this hotel was only 50 quid. So cheap, so that's a plus. The church is literally right out my window. The bell rings for the church every 15 minutes. Yeah, I might be up all night. Okay. Yeah, some stains on the bed. Honestly, I'm not super picky when it comes to hotel rooms. The bathroom, I'm a little disappointed about. The only 2 things that I need for this to be a 5-star rating for me, maybe not 5-star, but it needs good Wi-Fi. If the Wi-Fi is not quick, I can't upload my footage for tomorrow, so that would suck. And no bugs. If I see a bug, I'm gonna leave immediately. I also got some coffee, some tea, the television. We got an ugly man in the mirror. Okay, I'm checking the room. for like bugs, make sure it checks out. I swear I didn't plant this. I'm like looking everywhere. I mean, yeah, floor is a little dirty. Look what's under the bed. Look at this. There's a pair of someone's underwear. I did not plant that there, man. I made a mistake. Can I survive here one night? I don't know. Okay, behind the couch too. Underwear under the bed. Behind the couch, there's a sock. This window is just broken as well. Like, you can't close the window. I'm doing this all for the content, and I'm regretting it very much. Right, the sun has set over Macclesfield. According to my watch, we have approximately 2 hours until kickoff. I just spent the last 2 hours waiting in a queue to try to get World Cup tickets for this summer and didn't get any. The World Cup is actually gonna be such a mess in the USA, man. So expensive as well. Okay, it is time to side quests. As you guys know, one of the side quests I'm trying to complete for every city that we go to in England is visit a pub before the match. So we're gonna do that today. The only problem is gonna be finding a pub. This place is an absolute ghost town. I did get a recommendation from a local, a place called The Castle, which is really close to my hotel, so we're gonna try that. Let's see how much real estate costs in Macclesfield. How much does it cost to buy a home here? 500,000 quid, man. Okay, this is a flat. A flat, only 215,000. That's still super expensive for a town as small as this. Okay, this is The Castle. Let's go in. Yo, they got a real fireplace going in here. This place is awesome, man. It's not really a pub for like supporters, but this is just like a super nice, authentic British pub. We got a sausage roll and we got a pint. Okay, that place was really cool. Again, not really like a football pub, but a really cool, just old British pub. You can see this. I now have a 30-minute walk to the stadium. This is gonna be a long walk. We'll see what else we can run into on the way as well. I might try to stumble into another pub, or I wanna meet some fans. Like, I wanna meet some locals who can tell me more about the team. And okay, I have a long walk. Let's get moving. All right, here we go, leasing.com stadium. That is where we're headed. It's also just started to rain. I did not look at the weather. I did not bring my rain jacket, so this could be rough. Okay, we have made it. This is the Macclesfield Stadium. All right, boys, I'm ready for some non-league football. Let's pop the standings up. Macclesfield are up towards the top of the table. And if you didn't know, they just beat Crystal Palace in the FA Cup. This is actually their warm-up game before their next FA Cup game against Brentford, which I think is on Monday. Kind of funny. We're just like rolling past the away bus right here. There it is, leasing.com stadium. Okay, I have my ticket. We are in the stadium. Here it is, my first look at the stadium. For a non-league team, man, this is a really nice stadium in the 6th division of football in England. So this right here is where the home supporters sit. That is where we're gonna be at tonight. Yes, back to the league table. Pop up the bottom of the table. The team that Macclesfield are playing tonight are at the very bottom. So there's gonna be a lot of goals tonight, probably for Macclesfield. Stadium also has this like new area right here, like right next to the field. It's kind of like a little beer garden. You can grab a drink. You can literally stand here and watch the match. Honestly, might post up here for part of the game. It's actually a really nice spot, but I do want to get in the mix with the supporters. So I think we're gonna do that. Thank you very much. Before we sit, meat pie review. Cheers. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, that's so good. I went with the steak meat pie. I was gonna wait till halftime, but they said that they sell out immediately. So this is basically my dinner. I've had a sausage roll and a meat pie. Non-league football at its finest, boys. Let's get this game underway. Here we go, kickoff. They just scored from the halfway line. That was the halfway line, right? Oh my God. There it is, halftime, 1-0. I hope I clipped in a shot of that goal. Basically a goal from the halfway line. I gotta hope the highlights are online somewhere so I can find that goal. Yo, low-key, Macclesfield are getting smacked by the worst team in the league. Crazy, man. I could be watching Man City, Chelsea, Tottenham. Instead, I'm in Macclesfield on a rainy night watching 6th division football in England. I wouldn't have it any other way. All right, we're in this like little club area. right behind one of the stands. They got the United West Ham game on the TV right here. If United win, that dude on social media has to cut his hair, pop that guy up. I feel like you all know who he is. All right, the second half is underway. Ooh, ooh. So close. Macclesfield really need to turn it up, man. I'm going to be really disappointed if they don't score this game. So I didn't realize the team is actually now called a Macclesfield FC. This is their crest. They used to be called Macclesfield Town. They were founded in 1874, Macclesfield Town was. But back in 2020, they had to like close their club because of debts, and then they got bought out again and had to change their name to Macclesfield FC. I'm trying to learn as much like history about these clubs whenever I can. It's really hard to keep everything straight, especially when like I'm visiting a new team in a new country like every day. Could we get a goal? Could we get a goal? Oh my gosh. Here we go, free kick. Come on. Ooh. Corner. Can we get a goal? Oh, that's promising. Come on. Golazo! Golazo! Let's go! Yo! Let's go. They're grabbing the ball, running it back to the spot. Let's go. Come on. That's like one of the first goals of this series. One of the first good goals I got on camera. Okay, so the team's nickname is the Silkmen. That's what they keep chanting. Okay, I want to get back in the mix because next time they score, yeah, I want to be amongst the supporters. Let's go. Also, non-league football. You can drink beer in the stand. You can't do that in league football in England. So, yo, non-league might have the leg up there. Come on! Yeah! Let's go! Come on! Come on! No. Yo, we got some fans from Macclesfield. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yo. You're an OG. He's been watching the career mode since back in the day. Let's go, man. What's your name?
Ollie.
Ollie. Bro, you're a legend, man. Let's get it. You've been watching this series too or not?
Yeah, to be fair, like, been watching them, like, I'm a bit behind, but I'm just been watching them.
Yeah, it's every day, so I'll say it's a lot of videos,
Yeah.
so. Yeah. Bro, hold on, why are you laughing, bro?
Get him gone. You know what? He's not subscribed to you on YouTube.
Yeah, are you subscribed? Hold on, let's see.
No.
Yo, he watched some like true like OG. Yo, he watched my goalkeeper career mode back in the day. Yo, you're a beast, bro. Ooh. Yo, just noticed the benches, man. They got like the LEDs. That's fancy, man. I haven't seen that in any of the stadiums we've been to so far. Come on! Come on! Come on! 3-1! 3-1! 3-1! Let's go! There it is, full time. 3-1, Macclesfield. Right, we are back at the hotel, which I don't know if is a good thing or not. Honestly, when I was doing this video, I was like, oh yeah, let's just stay at the worst hotel in Macclesfield. It'll be good for the content. It can't be that bad, right? Nah, this hotel is actually that bad. I'm gonna stay here, but this place is actually disgusting. The 2.5-star rating this place got was very generous. Right, anyways, the fundraiser is now up to $7,611.55. We got 4 goals tonight. I donated $400 today. We also got a $100 donation. Shout out my man, Jared HD. He said, $9,900 to go, and I'm sending you on a flight to Australia for match day 21. Yes, if you guys forgot with this series, if someone donates $10,000, I will go to whatever match they want me to go to. I don't think that's happening. I'll put it there just in case, like, I don't know, some like rich person watched this series and wanted to send me somewhere, but yeah, I don't think that's happening. Anyways, Jared, thank you, brother. I appreciate it, man. Make sure you guys go subscribe to Jared HD. We also got a $500 donation. This is the biggest donation so far. It is from 5 Guys in Nelg. They say, the Dayton College boys from 1990 are donating in honor of Nelg, the most legendary intramural football player in history. Long live Nelg Duty. I heard when it comes down to the greatest football players of all time, it's Pele, it's Messi, and it's Nelg. Shout out to the Dayton boys of 1990 for the $500 donation. You are now second on the leaderboard. Let's go. Right, I'm gonna try to survive the night in this hotel. I might not make it, boys. If there's no upload tomorrow, yeah, I've not survived this place. So It was nice knowing you guys. We'll see you boys for the next one, hopefully. I'm out.